你看我妈说没有啊，我妈说我要真是大地震，谁也跑不出，大家跑着跑着怎么地，你知道吗？要真是再大，地都裂了，哎呀，这种夏天，超不了80级，对不对？不像5级大，没习惯了，大不大？那很明显的感觉到了，让我知道，我都就在那儿。
Bowyer, a man with more than 20 years flying experience under his wing, so to speak, saw something extraordinary which later made those headlines as he flew at 4,000 feet near Guernsey. And so did quite a few of his passengers, and so did the pilot of another aircraft that was flying nearby, flying over Sark. And Captain Bowyer is here now to tell his story. Thank you for coming in, and thank you for speaking up, because I know from private conversations I've had over the years with the commercial pilots, sometimes when I'm up in the cockpit with them, they do see things, and they tend not to report them because they don't want to be laughed at or have their careers jeopardised.
Exactly right,
so why have you decided to speak out about this?
Well, I didn't actually decide to speak out at all. Actually, the press asked the company, which I work for, would I mind doing an interview, and the company, being quite a forward-thinking firm, had no objection. In fact, pretty much actively encouraged it. So that's how it happened, really.
Well, how did the press get hold of it then? Did passengers?
I don't know. I really don't know.
You weren't the only person who saw
No,
this phenomenon,
that's right.
were you? There
No.
were some passengers who saw it, and
Yeah.
also another pilot.
Yes.
Simultaneously. Well, look, we've got an artist's impression that we knocked up here this afternoon on our computer paint box. Is that kind of what you saw? Is that a reasonable...
No.
Oh, well, it's the best we did.
Oh, be honest, yeah.
Well, hold that picture.
Well, it's pretty good.
You describe it to us.
Well, it was a brilliant yellow object. The brightness you've got there, about 2/3 from left to right, it was a graphite grey section. If you want to call it a fuselage, we don't know yet what it was. We're looking.
If you look in most cultures, there is a jinn mythology. Especially Aboriginal people, they're very much connected to that. I lived in the Sahara, and jinn tend to inhabit desert areas, and there are many, many stories that I heard from people that I trust of their own experience with jinn in the desert and things. I think that there are people that have had experiences. We tend to ignore a lot.
תראה, זה זז, זה זז.
אבל זה יורד למטה.
זה יורד למטה, תראה, הוא התחיל לרדת. וואו.
וואו!
ראית את זה?
יש קבוצה שלמה שם, תראה.